last time on FableSMP, we had a town meeting where Rae told everyone about what has been happening with Perix, asking people to keep an eye out, and with it causing skulk. He talked about how if you burn it, it can make you sick, and to please, if you see it, you can pick it up, but please don't burn it. Go give it to Athena. They can freeze it and dispose of it safely in their machine that they've been working on. So we have kind of progress there. He then talked about the attacks that have been happening on the server, from Jamie's tower to Rae and, well, DeFoxy's pen. Then they were able to confirm that Ocie's was also similarly attacked, Ocie's shop. With all of those, Chaos suggested kind of a neighborhood watch, a town watch, a shifts of people that will kind of go keep an eye out for what's causing it. And in that, he ended up kind of having to tell everyone that Centros has left. And he's really feeling the impact right now of thinking that Centros abandoned him after everything that he thought that they had been getting close. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and get into lore today, everyone. Alice? Hey, girl. What? Fuck. Okay. 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 Hey. Hey, sweetheart. What are we doing in X's room? Why are we down here? I don't remember being down here. I mean, I think I went to bed. Did I sleepwalk? Hey, did you come get me? I'm sorry. Yeah, is this you're supposed to sleep here? I know. Let's see, Nana's still up here. Everyone's okay, right? Like, nothing's wrong? Hope is still out here. Okay, everything's good. I mean, I think maybe. Hi. Oh. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, is this a bad time?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
up?
I'm gonna be one of the few people that actually asks you a question that you might know the answer to instead of just some random bullshit that's going on. What do you know about husks?
Like the
like
gods?
what happens when yeah. When a god dies, yeah.
There was a book we found last reset called Feld.
Why is it? Oh, it's in the last reset.
I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you want to hear.
No, it's fine. I'm frustrated right now.
Are you okay?
No. Pissed off. Frustrated.
Why?
What did the book say?
I think so. It talked about how gods can't really die. That you cannot truly kill a god, you can just strip away their powers. And what is a god without their power? And what was it? Wither away with the passing of time, slowly forget themselves. That's the only concrete book we have, but with Luce and Illyrion, I mean, we have more that we can kind of infer, at least, right?
Yeah. I haven't met him before, though, so...
That's right.
Fuck, I think only Fable is the god that will fucking acknowledge me here. Everybody else is just kinda... I don't know if they're gone or ignoring me. I'm at my wit's end with Linarius at this point.
He has never talked to you, has he?
No. I've tried and tried. And I don't know if it's blatant ignoring or if it's not working, because, like, I've tried talking to Pin, I've tried yelling in the Nether, which, like, I flat out asking about Virago, and nope, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, technically, he doesn't normally talk to others, anyone outside of Athena.
But, yeah. You'd think, though, with his brother, though. Like...
Yeah. I
don't know if it's in a guilty sense that he just doesn't want to talk to it, or talk to me about it, is what I meant.
Yeah, no, I understand. So you're looking for Virago?
Yeah.
See.
Here,
come with me.
Yeah. At least his husk. I'm sure he probably won't remember me or something, or fuck, who does anymore, but I at least have to try. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. Of course, like, I think it completely makes sense you wanting to look for him.
Thanks, man.
Here, I guess the other thing would be if he has some kind of vessel.
What does that mean?
Well, I know the major gods can make vessels where they put part of their soul into a person or a thing. Athena was made as a vessel for Nethrum. And Perix, the mirror, is a vessel for the goddess. It's holding a piece of her soul.
That makes sense. I kind of hope it's a husk instead of a vessel, though, because I don't know what to do if...
I guess...
it's a person.
Can you have both a vessel and a husk?
I don't know. I've been at the archive since a little bit after the meeting, pretty much. Just trying to read over all the Telkin and Virago and Cassis, and even a little bit of Luce's stuff, because, you know, plus the husk.
That was 2 days ago, Ocie. Have you been home?
No.
I know I'm not the best example, but...
Listen, it's...
Well, okay,
it's fine.
You know what? I'm gonna say I understand that sentiment.
It's fine. When I first formed, I didn't sleep for like a week, because I didn't know how.
Sorry, if I can sit Atlas down.
They're
She's a little... Oh, sure, now the moment I acknowledge you, you ignore me. You know what?
It happened with Allium
during the meeting.
Allium, yeah. They just knocked me off my seat.
It's kind of nice to have lighthearted moment in the middle of it, to be honest. Okay, you sit.
I don't know. Have you talked to Mambu recently?
I tried. When we first noticed the rain, me and Cass went over to try and talk to her and ask her about if she had seen anything weird at the beach, but she seemed really closed off. Well, it's kind of that moment of, well, it's raining, so something's wrong, right?
Something's wrong. Something, I don't know. I talked to her after the meeting. I talked to her a few days before the meeting, and it didn't go well either, but there's something, and I think it's she doesn't remember, and she's like the only person who doesn't remember.
Yeah.
I think, and it's getting to her. When I talked to her the first time, she said she was sick, and that's why she didn't want to get close to me, and she acted like I don't know if she was scared or just upset with me. She didn't want me to get close to her. For one point, I was like, I don't care if you're sick, I'm gonna give you a hug. And she backed away from me. And it was like watching a cornered animal. I don't know what happened. And then after the meeting, I went and was like, listen, I know you're not okay. I'm not gonna push, but you can't just stay up here. And she said it was because nobody remembers. And I told her straight up. I told her, when I first formed, my first thought was I need to go find my sister. She'll know what to do. This is confusing. This is weird. She'll probably know. This is probably what happened to her too. And I knew that maybe it was just an off thing with me, that maybe she wouldn't remember either. And I told her a weird version of that. Basically, I figured I had been looking for her. I figured she might not remember. And I didn't care. I told her I didn't care. And that I'd still want to make memories with her. And she flat out told me, Rae, that she didn't want to make memories with me.
Ocie, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to Mambu. She's the case that seems the weirdest. I don't understand what changed between the first day I was here and the very next day. She acted like different people, really.
I think the theory we have with her making herself forget is true. Because for any other reset, that would have been the best case of action. You blend in with everybody else, nobody else remembers. Fuck, if I had the idea, I would have probably done it as well, I'm gonna be honest. Brilliant. But with this one, it's the opposite. You're the only person who can't remember, you're ostracized. And I can't lie and say I'm not kind of pissed off that she did it. I understand why, but I'm just
I'm just worried what if we're wrong? What if something did it to her? Or, I don't know.
When I left, I was doing this kind of, I make sentences up as I talk. I don't think about what I'm going to say beforehand, and I did this thing of listen, if you don't want to be around me or be in my life at all, then, I get it, but I didn't know what I was going to say after that, I didn't know where I was going with it.
Yeah.
I think I kind of assumed she'd stop me and be like, that's not it, and she didn't. She didn't stop me. She didn't say I was wrong, that she doesn't want to be in my life.
I'm so sorry, Ocie. Can I hug you?
Yeah.
Is it okay with my sick germs?
Yeah, I don't care. You're fine. If I get sick and the world dies, that's on you.
Wow. Okay, sure. Damn.
It'd just be the ocean, you're fine. This is where, you know, all life came from. You're not very, you don't like my jokes right now.
There's a lot going on. I don't need the potential death of the ocean also on me, man.
It's fine. I don't think that's how it works. I don't even know if I can get sick.
It's true. I guess that'd be one way to see, do you even have lungs?
If I do, they don't work very well. I run a little bit, get out of breath. It's bullshit.
I think it's maybe because if you do have lungs, maybe they're meant for the water.
Probably. I mean, my gills are right above, like, I guess where they'd be?
Where are your gills?
Okay, so at the beach, you could see them. They're, like, right over my ribs.
They're on your ribs. Yeah. You're right. I remember that.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
I don't know. She's like the only family I have, literally ever at all. Like, most people have ancestors, at least. They have parents. They have other brothers, siblings. They have grandparents. Even if they're dead, they had them.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't even know who my creator is, or who created the ocean, or if it's just a cosmic thing, or if it was Fable, but it's not, it wouldn't be a relationship like a parent and a child. It'd be the same way I feel about, like, a house I've made, or the shield I have. It's not a parent-child, it's just a thing. It's a thing you've made.
Yeah.
If my tools became people, I wouldn't feel an emotional connection to them, really.
That's fair. I wish we could figure out. Well, I guess we don't even know if a memory trigger is what Mambu needs.
She might just feel like this nonetheless. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is related to something happening to her, if she just genuinely doesn't want a relationship with me. Fuck, maybe she did get a memory trigger and that's the weird thing.
Maybe you should try talking to Caspian. He was her friend in resets before this. I'll be honest, Mambu and I didn't have a whole lot of time of being friendly with each other last time around.
Right. I think Jamie might have told me, or somebody definitely told me. I can't remember right now. I think it could have been Jamie or you. I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. I know that I got told that Mambu wasn't really happy with you because of the whole thing with Sherbert and Girian, all that fucking weird stuff. I don't know. I figure if I can find Virago's husk, I can have some semblance of old back. Something.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, he was your friend. Your first friend, I think.
Yeah, I think I was... Yeah. He was my first ever friend. He was the only thing that knew I was there, really. I don't even know if he did. I think I was maybe a makeshift imaginary friend, but... Funny enough, the name Ocie isn't a shortening of Oceana. It was what he called me.
I didn't know that.
It's shortened for ocean, technically, but I guess it was just like a fun little nickname. He'd come back from like whatever that he had to do that day, and he'd be like, Ocie would never believe that. And I don't never believe it would happen. And I don't know if I was just imaginary friend, him talking to himself, but it was nice. I felt like, you know, most of my memories are that, because that was the only time, like, think about if you're in every place at once, and there's nothing happening that's pertinent to you. And then in one specific place, there's a person talking to you. You're gonna focus way more on that. Most of my memories are of that, because the rest of them blurred together. That's why I don't know who won the war. I honestly don't care. I don't know what happened. There was multiple wars. People died, whatever. But this guy talked to me, and he was my friend.
Of course.
I feel a little pissy that I can't remember his death. It might not have happened near the ocean, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Here, let's go back over to the archive. I know you've been in there. Maybe a second set of eyes could help.
Yeah, I've looked through literally everything regarding Vrago and Cassis even. I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's dead or not, I'm gonna be honest.
That's a good point.
She was too lucky to die. She was too lucky to die.
Wasn't that what the storybook said?
Yes. Like, every time they tried to fully execute her, something happened. If she's dead, she either got taken... I don't even know if she could get taken by surprise. I feel like somebody would try to shoot her in the back and the arrow would miss because of wind.
I feel like then if she did die, it would have had to be intentional, right? Like, not her, like, but...
Yeah. Someone would have to kill her. She didn't have many enemies. I don't remember. Actually, that's kind of wrong. I'm gonna be honest. She didn't have any godly enemies. Look through. I swear, I'm gonna learn English better than I already have by being in here.
Honestly, that's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah. It's become... I don't know if I'm just memorizing the books or if they're just easier to read.
Oh, I guess I actually have some things to update with these.
Mm.
I haven't been in here as often, but maybe I should get back on that. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired, man. The only good thing that's happened kind of recently is that me and Chaos got co-kings and I have a new partner. Even that, like... I don't know, that just makes me feel weird. You know?
Why?
It's... because the other three aren't here.
Huh.
I don't know. I know Sean's I'm probably never gonna see him again. I don't know where the fuck Jerry is. I haven't seen him since the first reset, and unless... I'm sure if Rest has their memories back, they're probably confused or looking for me, but... I don't know. I'm sure, funny enough, I think Chaos and Rust would have gotten along. They're both kind of silly like that. You would probably like Jerry. He was better at solving problems. He was the responsible one. He also liked books and stuff. Nerd, like you.
Thanks.
Of course. I don't know. I'm just really trying not to, like, break down right now. I'm running off of very little sleep and a lot of spite.
I think that makes sense.
Also, Fable hasn't talked to me since he asked me to let him out, and I'm this close to... I don't know how to contact this man. He asked me to let him out and then didn't tell me how. And I'd love to ask him more stuff and be like, hey, could you help out and I'll help you out more, and then he won't. I can't do that because he's not around. Like, this is what I mean. Yeah. None of the gods keep me in the loop, and I know I'm not a god, but come on.
No, I think it makes sense. I don't know. With Fable, even, that's actually something that Centros had mentioned, was that we can't, like, contact him like we can in, well, like we could in Darien. We had a summoning ritual for Endirion, but...
Can we do... Why is the first time I'm hearing about... We can just summon them?
Well, we only had one.
Oh.
What for Endirion. If there's other ways for the others, I don't know what they are. But they had a specific kind of... do this thing at this place, say these words.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a make a circle on the ground, put like some chalk down kind of thing.
No. Not quite, I wish.
They are really confusing, really.
You're telling me.
And I don't think you haven't talked to Endirion at all, have you? Since you
Not in the traditional sense. I am...
That's cryptic.
I have dreams. Not like how you talked to... Not like how you talk to Fable in a dream. I have dreams reliving her memories or her own nightmares.
That is strange, but interesting.
I told you before about vessels being something that they... Endirion was trying to turn me into a vessel. And I think when Fable stabbed her, she did succeed somewhat.
Did she ask you about this, or is this just a, like, you have my soul now thing?
You have my soul now thing. If that's how it actually worked. I honestly have no clarification. I'm working completely on assumptions. Honestly, it was the summoning ritual. I did the summoning ritual again, but this time instead of talking to her, I watched Fable stab her through her eyes. And I mean, to be honest, he wasn't exactly wrong.
Yeah, the fish are really pissed at me for being like, I'm gonna help Fable, because they're like, oh, he doesn't pass the vibe. I don't care. I don't care if he's... I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if he's evil. If he can tell me where the rest of them are, if he can tell me what the fuck happened with Boo, if he can tell me where Virago is, which honestly, at this point, I'm gonna find that one out on my own. I don't care. I'll search the entire ocean if I have that. That was me. If he's in the ocean, I should be able to find him. But if he can help me out, I don't care. And I don't, they keep kind of using the fact that he hurt Endirion as like a, you shouldn't help him kind of thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't know that woman. I'm sorry, I know she's your mom, but like, I don't care.
Even if she is my mom, she's never actually been my mother.
Exactly. I don't know how human parents work, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be in their children's life. Like, I don't think she's in yours. And now they're telling me it's time for a villain arc. I don't think this is a villain arc, guy. I don't think, I swear to God.
Your fish are interesting.
That was a threat. Yeah.
Fish threat.
It's not a villain. I'm not doing anything wrong. Am I?
Villain. Endirion didn't know though? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go out and randomly have someone I don't know rip their eye out and then call it good.
I say that's still, like, if I had somebody rip their eye out, I'd say that's a villain arc. If I have me at helping a dude who's not done anything wrong and has only asked me politely to help him out, literally, I don't think that's a villain arc. I'd say that's kind of, also the fact that he's the god of the overworld and I'm part of that, like, I feel like I shouldn't, like, fuck with him too much. I feel like if I go, no, you're a square and I'm leaving you here, get fucked, old man. He's gonna, when he does get out, he's gonna be like, hey, actually, I'm giving the overworld the nether treatment. No more water.
No more water for you. Get wrecked.
Oh my god. He started a war? Yeah, so has every, big male leader I've ever heard of. I don't care. I don't know how. They are interesting. My little guys. my
Maybe,
little guys.
I mean, we should probably look into more of the temples, right?
I'm gonna head there soon, probably. The one that has the mural.
I think that makes sense.
I'll
sure...
see if there's anything like hidden or.
Yeah, and I'm sure Axe would. Well, actually, I don't know how.
I don't know if I want to bring Axe to the temples anymore. I feel I don't want to cause him any pain with it, but if I find any regular Telkin civilizations, because I know they existed, I could ask Axe to help me out. I don't. I'll ask if he wants to go with me, but I don't know if he would. What the Telkins did to him was. I don't know how
it'd be a question for him.
Yeah.
I know some of the stuff that we've been learning. I mentioned that I dream my mother's memories. Some of those are things that I don't know if I wanted to know.
Have you seen anything like weird? Like, what do you mean, like things you didn't want to know?
I dreamed about when she sent Caspian to the end prison.
Ooh, oh, like that kind of weird. Oh, so like okay, so like the kind of like very bad weird, not the
not the ew,
not
my
something...
mom. No, the
okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Gross. I didn't even know the end had a. We should grab a prism. I'm just saying. Okay, listen. The amount of. I'm sure somebody's gonna do something wrong eventually. Plus, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Centros too much. And if we find out that he's like still around and kind of like destroyed stuff, I say we have fair trial, and then throw him in the prison.
I mean, you're a king, so I guess I can't stop you, but...
Exactly. To be fair, my co-king absolutely adores the guy, so I...
If you make a prison, promise you'll make it, like, nice.
Like humane?
Please.
What, I can't just, like, make it like a 4x4 hole in the ground?
I think that would cause some issues for some people here.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
But
Ooh. I didn't know people here were that claustrophobic. Okay. No, I will. It'll be like nice. If it's for Centros, Chaos won't let me make it bad, to be fair. Centros or Chaos won't let they have too similar of names. Chaos won't let me make it bad because they're either gonna forgive him immediately like they do, or they're going to kill him. So
yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you. Centros paid Chaos to kill him if he ever did anything wrong. Like if he ever hurt anybody again.
That seems like him. Yeah.
Are you guys friends?
I thought we were.
Listen, I have my own reservations about him, mostly because of the things that he did to other people here. He's not technically done anything bad to me specifically, but I'm sorry he left.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know you don't like him all that much, and I
don't. Listen, I have a hard time. I have mixed feelings on humans. Like, they're like mom. Okay, the Telkins were like my little thing, and the humans are Mamboos. The humans, for being me and Mamboos thing, sure had their fucking say about the ocean, and they had their times where they weren't too good. But then there's people like Sherbert and Caspian who they're the good part of humanity. Centros is the confusing. I hate this part of it. And I know I can't talk because mine conducted horrible experiments, and yeah, I'm not real happy about that, but at least they're all dead now. Listen,
Fair.
I'm not gonna like sit here and pretend like the Telkins were okay.
No, you're right.
I don't know.
You're right. He's confusing, to say the least.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just like he just ran off because it's like one of the temper tantrums, or if he just ran off because he was doing the whole I don't want to hurt anybody even though that was all I did last reset kind of thing.
I don't know. There's been a lot going on with him before this, but
I get that.
I guess he kind of, Sherbert said that he kind of was done with everyone, and I mean, I guess that's fair.
I mean, I guess, but like, didn't say goodbye. That's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, yeah.
You okay?
I'm okay. I
Do
just
you need a hug now?
no, I'm fine. Just, I think I'm also conflicted.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird time in the FableSMP. I don't think anything horribly bad is going on. Like, things are getting a little destroyed and stuff, but like, it's not like anything good's going on either. It's a conflicting time. We have semi-good and semi-bad, and then there's just the god who's gone MIA suddenly. So that's kind of the other reason I want to try and Virago. I don't know if there's a way I can get his memories back, or if he could help me out just without them, but we need a god, kind of. We're in the dark completely all the time.
Answers of any kind would be good.
Yes, and I know Virago was very much a loner. He didn't like leaving the deep, but he still would get filled in, whether Cassis told him or whether Len told him. Like, they would still make sure he knew, and he would know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So if I can find him, or if I can get this fucker to talk to me, which might be a little hard, unless I like fully... This is a joke. Unless I like take Athena into the nether and yell, I'm gonna kill them, like, I don't think he's gonna show up. And I think if he showed up then, I'd get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I think I'd get like hit into lava before I could make a point.
I think that makes sense.
But I don't know. I've tried it. I have a zombie piglet in my house. I want you to know that. He just won't. And I've tried just sitting there and being like, hey man, if you want to, nope, nothing. Nope. His name is Ocie. He's been there for months too.
You're just holding a piglin captive.
Yeah, yeah. If he wants it back, he can. If he wants it back, he can come talk to me. I went and got a piglin and brought it through the nether portal, and when I went through the nether portal, it was just gone. The first time I did it. It was just gone.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it just despawned like a Minecraft thing, or if he was just like, no. This man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even go into the nether for very long, so. Nonetheless, I'd like to find Virago.
Well, I'm gonna do everything I can to help.
Thanks. I figured I'd ask you, because I know you're your kind of realm of study is the gods and dimensions, so I figured like this would be something you actually knew a little bit about.
It's everything I know so far.
With Luce, where did the name Luce come from?
It's short for Lucinare. It means candle in Valette.
Oh.
It was the name he chose when he couldn't remember his own.
Oh, so okay.
So, we asked him, what should we call you?
Alright, so Braga's likely gonna have a different name then. That's fun.
That's the other struggle. Even if you do find a husk, well, the only one we've seen for sure looked like someone else. If it helps, the only difference at first between Luce and Sherbert was his eyes.
Interesting. Vrago had really bad eyesight, is one thing that I remember. It's something that he always had. Like, even in the water, he'd have to wear... They were kind of like Axe's glasses, but blue. Like, almost like the round lenses, I think. Like, almost exactly. Like, and he just didn't see very well. Even, I remember him, like, ranting about it at one point, being like, I can't believe I turned into a god and it didn't even fix my eyesight. And, like, it was one of those things that, like, it was a joke with him. He always thought it was funny that he had immortality, but he couldn't see without, like, some glass between his eye. But,
he said he turned into a god.
Yeah. I don't know how. I know we have the story about Katsus, but I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe he drowned or something. I hope not.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, though.
I think he turned after Len? Don't quote me on that. It could be, he was either, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That could be completely wrong. I think it was after Len. Which would be a little funny. Imagine having, like, you turn into a god, and then you find out, like, a week later that your little brother, or maybe older brother, is also god now, too, and you're just stuck with them forever. They didn't hate each other. That's kind of why I'm weird about, like, I don't know if Len killed him or not, because Len, they loved each other like brothers did, you know? They joked around. I never saw Len, because he fucking hated getting wet, but... They just joked and laughed, and it was like the thing brothers do, you know? They were mean to each other, but it was always something they sorted out in the end, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm wondering if there's just something they couldn't sort out. I don't know. But yeah, that's the other. Virago had really bad eyesight, and his eyes were like dark black.
Yeah, so are Linares's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I guess I have some more. I should get back on the grind.
You need to get paid for the shit that you do, my friend. You are like everywhere at once. Somebody gets sick, they're gonna cut. You're not a doctor. I always think that's really funny. You're just not a doctor. And people will be like, Rae, I have a cough. What do I do? And then you answer it.
I try my best.
Homie. We need a doctor.
I would agree.
We need to send Easton to medical school.
I'd like that, maybe.
But would you trust Easton to perform open heart surgery on you?
Honestly, yes.
Really? I mean, yeah. You know, it might not be too far out of character. Easton really likes this one doctor guy.
Oh my god. No. Go. Okay. You're gonna go. You said you were gonna go look at the temple?
Yeah, I should get going.
Okay.
I kinda, yeah.
No.
I don't know where he is, but if I'll find any clues, it'll be at least one of these fucking temples.
For sure.
'Cause, like,
And, well, you're still always welcome at our house. I think we still have your sleeping bag bed in my little study area.
fuck yeah.
And
Right.
let us know. Me or
I
Axe
will.
or anyone. Even Caspian would be
if I
willing
go
to
there,
go
right?
on adventures.
If I go there and I find him tonight, can he stay at your house?
What is a god in addition to a bear? If we gained Jamie recently.
I mean, you have 2 demigods in there, because like you and Athena. So I mean, what's the difference?
No,
He's very polite.
Caspian sure came home the other day and was like, wow, we sure gained a bear and several more dogs.
I love that your boyfriend is just a guy. I think it's so funny. It's the same thing that like Sean was to us, because you had me who was like I didn't understand, like, you shouldn't just tell people that. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm the physical embodiment of the ocean. Sean would be like, that's nice, honey. Meanwhile, we had a creeper and then like a sentient slime on our in our group as well.
Sometimes you just gotta have the guy.
Yeah, that one guy, and somehow they have like, they're one of the few, they're the least
You got this.
competent. And
Don't call him incompetent. What?
They're both the least and the most.
Okay, there you go. The least and the most. Thank you. Okay, there was
what I
words.
was
There was
saying.
additional words to that. I was gonna punch you.
That's fair.
You got to defend his honor.
Aw. I'm mean to Cass, but it's only because I think it's funny and that he's the swell guy.
Shut up.
But yeah, I'll let you get back home. I hope you're doing well with everything and you're not as sick.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. What is it? Just like a respiratory thing, or is it like you're throwing up, or?
It seems to be a respiratory thing.
Ew.
Ew, you don't even know how lungs work.
I know mine don't work very well.
Well, now we match.
God. Do I need to pull my eye out as well?
No, don't do that. Don't.
Listen, me and Axe can have a whole organ removing day. It's
If
fine.
you chop off any piece of my boyfriend, I will remove all of the same pieces from your. Wait, what do I call chaos for you? Actually,
cocaine partner.
coking partner. I will
Chaos
remove
would
all
do
of
it.
chaos's
You know
same
they
bits.
You know they would just do it as well. They would just go, lol, okay, you're taking out my eye, cool. I don't need my hand. You know how
You're
they
making
are.
my threats incredibly. Oh.
I wouldn't like it though, so
There you go. Ha.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go check for any clues. I appreciate talking to you. It makes me feel a little better when we joke around.
Me too.
It reminds me of like the first day when I honestly I want you to know, when I first met you, my first thought was, oh god, because I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know what you were gonna be like. Usually people when in resets are just like, who are you? What are you doing here? Where am I? Do you know where my family is? Did I have a family? And I'd be like, fuck man, I don't know. And then you just fully remembered everything, and it was like a shock to my system. I didn't know what to do.
I rolled up and said, hi, I have trauma.
Yeah, you did.
I have trauma. Be my friend.
Oh god.
Go
Guess.
get out of
Okay.
here.
I gotta get my wings from my box, but
Okay.
I'll see you around, Rae. Bye.
I'll see you around, Ocie. Okay. Well, I guess we have. I was gonna write down a few other. Oh, something like that. Right? Would an inhaler help? I wonder, actually, maybe. with some sort of like coldness inhaler. I don't know. This is where I think you really would need a doctor, right? Could Town Hall be Fable's summoning place through the resets? I don't know. I don't know where is a summoning place for the overworld. Let's see. Well, I do really think if Len, Virago, and Kausis were all mortals at some point, somewhere, at least some of the gods were. That seems to be the theme, right? Once. Gods. Lynn. Kausis. I guess I should put these in order of how much we actually know. Book. Supported. Virago. Marie. Lynn. Memory. And then I guess Fable? Ben's books. Okay. Ocie does also have a point of the gods not talking. I mean, maybe wait, I'm not supposed to go in there. Shit. Crap. Okay. Never mind. I'm not supposed to. Souls. Oh, you're right. In the dreams. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then that's for sure, right? Soul. Into your hands, memories. Okay, so that one seems the most confirmed. I think, at least. I hope you're doing okay. Casso. Maybe we should find you a friend again, huh? Maybe put something up. Clean up the rest of this, huh? Hey, girl. You can come back with me. Actually, I guess it's been a little while since I looked at these, but this one was for Soul, for Luce before we found him, and Haley. I actually haven't seen Illyrion since I started getting worse. I guess technically I last saw him with Centros, but I was a little preoccupied with other stuff at the time. I don't know if he could help. I don't know. The wither sickness was something... I feel like I had a better connection to things, but I mean, I can always ask. And I kind of miss being able to go to the soul temples. I can't really now, huh? Without... Not if I can't go to the Nether. I can't go there. I wonder if... Do we even have the supplies? I don't know. I don't know if I remember the exact shape of them. Won't tell if I do. If I go in there alone, I don't... What is this doing in here? No, 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 no. No. None of that. But if I go in there, I don't think there's too high of a risk that I wouldn't be able to come out of there if I went in there alone. I guess... Hi. Maybe I'll see if... I mean, I can probably do my best, right? I think they're made out of these. Maybe that's weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's good to have a... Maybe we should just... Is that weird that I want to make a shrine to a goddess that is my... I guess... Would Soul be my aunt? I just kind of want to put... I wonder if it'd be okay to put a little spot over in Athena's little garden for Soul. You think Illyrian would answer if you left a book at the shrine? I mean, that's a good point. I haven't tried Luce's shrine, huh? Ocie Soul. I'm sorry, I'm getting you all wet, huh? I didn't mean to make you come outside with me. Okay. Let's grab a book. I don't know if I have one in here or if I only have ones over in the archive right now. Okay. Let's see if we have... Let's die. That's okay. I think I only have writable books over in the archives at the moment. I can grab one real quick. That's not that far. Make a shrine for Soul by the end portal. I mean, she's not an end goddess. I'm gonna take these with me. Do we have a soul lantern? What if I just take supplies with me? Sticks. Okay, we have some pieces. We're gonna do some things. I want to leave Atlas out of the rain. I kind of want her to stay with me. I think that's, I don't know. Oh, there's a traitor now. Hi, sweetheart. No, I know. See, you just waited like a good girl for me to get right back. And now I'm gonna make you follow me out in the rain again. Here we go. Wait, we gotta, I forgot. We're supposed to be taking a dog with us. That means I can't actually fly. There we go. Hi. Let's go up here. You want to come get out of the rain? You can go sit over here. No, you're just going to stubbornly be in the way. Now be like, take my wet dog smell. Skulk. Be sick. I don't know. Okay. I guess that's a try at least, right? And we miss Uncle Al. Why do you guys call him Al? I hate that. I'm not calling him that. If anything, you can get Uncle Loose out of me. I'm not calling a god Al. Hi, sweetheart. Maybe we could put... I want to not be like too in the way of Athena's stuff. Maybe it would be bad to put it in Athena's place. Let's see. Putting this covering mushroom light. Yep. I steal your light. Let's see. You technically gave Endirian a nickname? I called her Mom. What do you mean I gave her a nickname? I called her Mom. There we go. We switch that over there. Atlas honey. Boop. Excuse me. Excuse me, Pepper. She said no. I'm right here. You can deal with it. I'm gonna move these just a little bit. Bop. No, that looks weird. Bop. Atlas said sass. So true. She did. She's a sassy girl. I guess I didn't bring a crafting table. Excuse me, Vines, I need you to move it. There we go. Can you not just combine lanterns with soul? Oh, that's so annoying. That's so rude. I want soul lantern. You know what? We're also going to carve this a little bit in here. And just get a little bit of carving. We'll get more moss. I know, you're being very helpful right now. You're such a good, helpful girl. Such a helpful girl. Such a good helper. She's so helpful, isn't she? Look at her being the best of helpers. Okay, let me go, apparently, make proper soul lanterns. Boo. Okay, nether blocks. We'll put the lanterns back. Apparently we don't need the lanterns. We need iron. Oops. Oh, is it not soul sand? Is it soul... Is it the other thing? Is it the soul... Does it need to be soul soil? I'm gonna be upset because I can't go get that. I'm upset. How do you make a soul lantern? Why am I such a fool? Soul torches. How do I make a soul torch? Oh, I need coal. I understand. I thought that you didn't need coal if you had the thing. I'm a fool. Okay. There we go. There we go. That is what I wanted. I have so much stuff now. Too much things. Too much inventory. Okay, one sec. Now there's too much inventory stuff. Oops. Okay. We have our torch. And now we need, I think, a few more pieces of moss to replace the ones that I got rid of. Okay. Maybe... keep one of these here. And we'll take the other one with us. Let's see. And we do have a flint and steel. Good. We're just making this unnecessarily complicated. Don't worry about it. It's been a while since I kind of just sat and made something. You know? Okay, here we go. Make this all into moss. Looks pretty. Excuse me, pupper. Bop. And then let's see. We need a few other things. I think, at least. Did I put that in line or up? Okay, I did put it up. Okay. Bop. Bop. Oh no, I made that corner ugly. How dare I? How dare I make a corner ugly? There we go. Mm. I will move these forward. We have too many things. Here, we can turn these back into planks. Get rid of some of those. And here. I shall drink a potion. Chest. Fair. I guess I don't know. Do you all think we could maybe put one like below it? Or maybe, actually, my axe too strong. We could do a grass too strong. Atlas being helpful girl. She is. She is being helpful girl. There. Like that. Yes, my axe is too strong. Oh, I guess I have my, I'm a fool. I could have been putting these in here. Oops. I'll put them away for now, huh? There. A little spot. Yeah. I like that. What do you think? I guess we have one last spot to go clean up, huh? Should probably clean up this spot as well. I don't have a shovel on me right now, so I guess this will do. Guess I stopped carrying a shovel as often, huh? But it's fine. Who needs a shovel? There we go. I don't have enough to refill this back in. I guess I probably could have gotten bone meal. One more grass block. Let me go grab a few other things, I guess. Let's see. Dirt. There we go. Grass blocks. You should carry shovels. Yeah, but how often do I actually use a shovel? There's so much more room for books if you don't have a shovel. I guess I should grab a few other little things, huh? If I actually want to put something there. Let's see. Let's grab a few things, put that away. And I think I have... There we go. Oh, I already had an item frame. I'm a fool. So much more room if you remember you have a shulker box. Shush. Shush. I know you're right, but shush. Don't call me out like that. That's rude. Trying to think of what would look nice. That almost feels too big. The one little flower from his pen. I'm sorry, little buddy.